Do you ever remember being a kid and you're trying to get your parents' attention, and then when you do, you're trying to tell them all this stuff that's going on, like you're trying to explain something in your childish way, and they're sitting there listening, and you just feel like, yeah, mom and dad hear me, but now that you're older, you're the parent or you're the older person looking down at a kid, and they're talking, and you're just kind of like, mm-hmm. You're not really hearing what they're saying. You just know that this kid is saying something to you, and like you should probably care more, but you really aren't hearing what they're saying. That's kind of how I feel like right now. I feel like there's all these people listening to me, like I'm that kid going up to all these adults and like telling them my story, and I'm hoping they're listening, when in reality, nobody's listening. That's how I feel. That's how I've been feeling lately. I've just been feeling like I'm that kid. That I'm the kid trying to get someone's attention to listen to me, because I feel like if they listen to me, everything will be okay and it will make sense. I'm 25 years old. I graduated college with a theater and cinema degree, and I'm out here in Los Angeles trying to make a life for myself, and I'm not happy. I mean, I am. I'm happy that I made it out here. I'm happy that I'm doing something with myself. I'm happy that I'm trying. But I'm not happy as a person. I'm not happy with things that are going on in my life. I feel like I'm just going through the motions. I feel like I'm just depressed. And I suffer from depression. I suffer from like a mild depression, but everything just sucks for me right now. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm sitting on a waterbed and it's moving and I'm not going anywhere. I'm just stuck in a motionless ocean. I'm just spinning in circles in my little raft as I'm floating through life. And I don't know how to get off this boat. And every time I try to get off the boat and think that I can swim somewhere, I start to drown, and I have to grab onto that boat again, otherwise I'm gonna die. And then I'm right back where I started. You know, it shouldn't be that hard to do something with my life, but I feel like I'm never gonna be able to do anything with my life. And nobody cares. Why the fuck should they care? Why should anybody care? And I know there's people out there going, no, I care. No. Nobody cares. Because I'm just some random person on the internet that nobody gives a fuck about. And that's okay. It's okay. I'm not saying this like I want people to come at me. You know, I want you to be like, oh, care about me, care about it. No, it's just, I don't know. This is where my thoughts are right now. And they've been like this for a while now, and I want to cry. Like, I feel like crying right now because I'm talking about it. Like, you can probably see it in my eyes, but at the same time, I know crying about it isn't going to do anything for me. It's just going to make me feel worse. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. And I feel like I should feel a certain way, but all I feel is like a failure. Like I'm not doing anything with myself. Like I've just put myself in a situation where I'm gonna forever be sad and lonely and depressed. That I'm just gonna be a 25-year-old who's a nanny to some family and who's making like however much she's making and gonna be stuck in this loop and this rut and not gonna have any life, social life or life in general ever. And nobody cares. And even if they say they do, even if there's people out there that like legitimately seem to care, what sucks the most is that there's nothing they can do about it for you. You're the one that has to do something about it. And when you don't know what to do for yourself, and they can't do anything for you because they don't know what to do for you because you have to do for you, it's... You're back on that raft again. You're back on that raft. You're back on this... You're back on a spinning teacup at some fucking carnival ride. And you're not getting off anytime soon, and you're just gonna keep getting sicker and sicker. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel. And that's really sad, I know. That's really sad. And I'm 25 years old, and I just feel like I don't care about anything anymore. I feel like nothing I do is gonna do anything for me. Anyway, I need to go to bed. I need to try to go to bed anyway. So I can try to get up early and not hate everything. So, thanks for sticking through this if you did. If you didn't, I understand. Nobody wants to hear all this depression shit. Unless you're into Schadenfreude, which... German. Happiness is the misfortune of others. Appropriate. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.